Our phones have gotten smarter, our watches have gotten smarter, and our glasses have also gotten smarter. So, why not our cars? Well, they actually did. All thanks to the connected car technology. And in this video, I'm going to talk about exactly the same. What connected car technology does is that it lets you use an app on your smartphone or a smartwatch and remotely control your car. Like you can turn on and off the ignition, you can turn on and off the AC, you can set the temperature, you can check real-time location of your car, you can also monitor different aspects of the car performance and much more, which I'll show you in the video later. So this is my car. This is the Hyundai i20 N line. This is the N8 top of the line variant. Largely the features that I'm going to show you today are going to be the same whether you have an i20 or whether you have a Verna or whether you have a Venue. So it's called Bluelink, which is Hyundai's connected car platform. What it does is it has a built-in SIM card inside the car, which helps to communicate with the server and with the smartphone and the smartwatch app. So it supports both Android and iOS, and it also supports Apple Watch and Google's Wear OS. Without wasting any time, let's jump right in. Okay, so this is the Hyundai Bluelink app. I'm using it on an iPhone, and let me just walk you through this page. So on the top you have your car color variant showing up, connected, which means it is connected via Bluelink and SIM card. It's in connectivity. Off, as in the vehicle is turned off. It is showing you the range, the amount of fuel that you have and how much kilometers you can go. Again, when you come to this vehicle status, again you will see this range. You can see that engine is turned off but the car is unlocked. You have climate control where you can turn on or off the air conditioning, windshield defogger, rear window heating. Apart from that, you have other details, like you can see that the door is closed, the trunk is closed, the bonnet is closed. If anything is not closed properly, you will be able to see that notification. I'll show it to you later. Then there is vehicle management. So it gives you a report of a daily summary. It can show you the odometer reading, it can show you the fault diagnosis, like check engine oil or oil filter or tire rotation is needed or wheel alignment is needed. Whatever is needed, it is going to show you those things, as well as it can show you the driving info on a daily basis. So let's take 20th of January. I drove from Sanpada to my house. It was 22 kilometers of travel, 37 minutes it took. Average speed and top speed, it's going to show idling, braking and all. The same thing, morning I went from home to office. Again, it's going to show you the route, and I traveled 16 kilometers, the travel time taken and everything. So this is something that you will be able to get in the vehicle management. Then you have this map option. So it's now going to show you the map and the real-time location of the car as long as it is connected. Then you have this remote feature. What you can do with this is you can lock, unlock the car, start, stop the engine. So let's do one thing. Let's lock the car over here. It's gonna authenticate using face unlock. And now let's turn here. You'll be able to see the lights blinking once the vehicle is locked. It does take a few seconds between sending the command to the server and then relaying it back to the car. So sometimes it takes 5 seconds, sometimes it takes 10 seconds. It completely depends. But as you can see now, the lights they blinked and the mirrors also got folded. And the same thing now, if you look at this smartphone app, it is now showing that the remote door lock was kind of successful. What I can do is I can also turn on the light. So what happens over here, as you can see, the hazard lights have turned on. The next thing that I want to also show you is, okay, so we'll try to lock it again. The light button is only to turn on the light, not to turn off. It's now turned off. Now start engine. I can remotely start the ignition of the car from anywhere of the globe. Like whether I'm sitting in Bangalore or in the US and my car is in Mumbai, I can tap one button over here and I can start the ignition. A few things for it to happen. The car needs to be in the parking mode, and the handbrake lever needs to be pulled as well, and the car needs to be locked. If these conditions are not satisfied, the remote ignition is not going to work. So now let's do one thing. Let's click on this start engine. Along with it, what I'm also going to do is, it's hot and sunny day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the temperature to 20 and let's tap on start engine. It has already authenticated me, so now it will not authenticate again. But as you can see now, the ignition has been turned on. And now when we go closer to the car and when I open it, you should be able to see that the car is turned on and the AC has also been turned on. So this is something that we can do remotely. But at the same time, what I can again do is I can go on the app and I can tap on stop engine. Once I do that, as you can see, the car is running right now and it has now stopped. I think I'm going to show you one other thing. I want to turn your attention to this smartwatch, and I have this smartwatch app over here. So again, you get those limited features, but you can start the engine, stop the engine. You can check the vehicle status over here. Again, it shows you the same thing. So here's the app. I tap here and you have the door which is now closed, the trunk which is now closed, and bonnet is also closed. What I'll do is sometimes you do forget to close the door or the bonnet. So what I'm going to do is, let's keep the door open. I have opened the bonnet and I forget to lock the trunk. So what happens in this case? Well, let's check the app. We'll have to refresh it. And now when you take a look over here, it is now showing that the rear side right door is open. So this is the rear and this is the right. I close it. Now let's refresh it. And now the door is closed. The trunk is open, the bonnet is open. So let's close the trunk and also the bonnet. Now once we go back and we refresh the app, you will be able to see over here everything is now closed. So well, this is one of the features. Now let's move on to the next one. And finally, I want to talk about 4 features. So let's move to the app again. You have something called alert services. So there are quite a lot of things over here. There is valet mode, there is geofence, there is speed limit, time fencing, idle, and so on. So I'll tell you about the geofencing first. What happens with geofencing is that you can set a boundary. Like I have set a 4 or maybe 5 kilometer radius from my home. So I have already put my home point. So once you look at the map, you will see that this is the geofencing location. If I make it, I guess 1 kilometers, it will get a little smaller from there. So now it's quite smaller. I can do 10 kilometers as well. Now see, it has expanded. So what will happen over here is that once I set this geofencing limit, every time the vehicle moves out of that geofencing limit, I am going to get a notification on my phone. I already have got a notification over here, so I'll show it to you in the notification panel. As you can see over here, it says it's 3:18, that is like just 50 minutes ago. Your vehicle has violated geofencing settings. So this was the notification that I got. and after every 5 minutes I keep getting this notification as long as I am out of that geofencing location. Next thing is your speed limit. Again, you can have certain conditions set. Alert interval 1 minute. I have said that my speed limit has to be 70 kilometers per hour. Every time the vehicle surpasses that speed, again I will get a notification. As you can see over here, it has again 50 minutes ago your vehicle has violated the speed settings. So this is the kind of mode that is there. Then there are other features as well. There is time fencing. So once you enable the time fencing, what happens is alert interval is again 1 minute, 10 minute you can set. I can add as per the day, I can add start and end time. So let's say that you're giving your car to your relative and he said, oh, I just want to go for 25 kilometers. So you can put a limit of like 40 kilometers radius maybe, and the person, when he goes beyond that, you get a notification. The person, when he exceeds the certain speed limit, like the city speed limit is 80, he goes at 100, of course you're going to get a challan for the same. So you can keep a track of that as well, and you can communicate to them that, hey, don't overspeed. So that's a very interesting thing. The last thing that I want to show in this same alert settings is valet mode, and this is a very interesting one. So what happens usually is that let's say you're going to some restaurant and they don't have a basement parking or so, and what it means is the valet guy is going to take and park your vehicle somewhere far away. They might overspeed, they might do hard acceleration or hard braking. So at this time you can activate the valet mode from here. You can activate the valet mode from your car itself. Once we jump in, I'll show you how to do that. So all you need to do is you need to set a certain pin, a 4-digit pin, after which any and every feature on the infotainment screen is going to get locked. So they can't change your settings. And what will happen is the moment you start the valet mode, from there till the end, it will give you all the details, like for how long the vehicle was active and the ignition was on, how long of a distance did that valet guy take your car from parking it to bringing it back, and what was the average speed and the top speed that was kind of attained during that time. So that was all about the modes. There are two things that are pending. So as I mentioned, that valet mode will get in and I'll show you the valet mode. And there is one other feature that I want to show you. We are here on the map and we are taking a look at our real-time location of the car, which is fine. But there is also something over here at the bottom. There are quite a few options over here. Say something like eat and drink, a gas station, or a nearby Hyundai dealer or a multiplex. I tap on eat. There are quite a lot of restaurants over here. So if I choose to go to, let's say, this restaurant, I can just tap here, send to cart, and the location will be sent over there. So let's jump in and I'll show you how. So now we are sitting inside the car, and like I mentioned over here in the app, we have a few places that we can go and eat. So this is called Nikki's Kitchen. I think it's close by, and let's go there. So it's asking me, do you want to send this to your car? Okay. And what happens next is your destination is over here. All you need to do is tap over here, and now the destination is set, and we are all set and ready to leave. So I can just take this away and get this full map right here. So this is one of the features that I wanted to show. The next feature that I mentioned about is this valet mode. So we tap on valet mode. I'll set a easy password for now, and I'll confirm the password. So now what has happened is, once I set this valet mode, you can see over here, valet mode is activated at 1622. Vehicle driving distance is under 100 meters now. Driving time is less than 1 minute. Top speed is 0 kilometers. So what we'll do is, let's drive and come back, and I'll get back to this screen and I'll show you what happens next. So now, as you can see, we are driving and the distance over there is kind of changing. Our top speed is being shown, the driving time, the distance that we drove. It's a bumpy ride, so please bear with us. And what we are going to do is, we are going to pull it over here. So now we are done with this ride, and now it is now showing us what's the kind of driving distance and all. I will put this now. Let's say that I come back and get this mode. So I'm gonna tap in my easy location, and well, that's how you will get to see all the driving distance and how much the valet took your car and what was the speed and everything. So well, yeah, that was about it. Well, so that was a quick look at Hyundai's connected car technology, the Bluelink, on my car, the Hyundai i20 N line. If you like this video, do click the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're notified about each and every video when it's published. I'm also working on a long-term review of this car. It's been a year and I guess 2 months that I already have been driving this car. Already finished 15,000 kilometers, and I have a very good idea now about its performance, mileage and everything. So stay tuned for that. It's coming soon, but until then, see you.